Emily pressed her palms against her ears, but it didn't help.
I gave you 15 years!
Her mother screamed.
15 years, David! You're never satisfied, her father roared back.
Emily pulled her knees to her chest, rocking slightly. 14 years old and watching her world crumble. The front door slammed, car engine, tires screeching. Then, silence. Her mother's sobs are loud, raw, and broken. Emily hugged her pillow tight. Can this be love? 12 years later, Emily turned another page, completely absorbed in the fictional world. I've been watching you read for an hour. She looked up, startled. A man stood beside her, tall, confident smile, and those eyes. Had to know what book captures someone so completely, he said. Emily's cheeks warmed. Oh, it's just a romance. John, he extended his hand. And you are? Emily. So, Emily, he gestured to the empty chair. May I? She should have said no. Should have questioned why he'd been watching her for an hour. Sure. Dinner Friday? He smirked. I'd love to hear more about you and your book. She blushed. Yes, she said. Friday came faster than Emily expected. She stared at the table. John, this is too much. Roses, champagne, courses she couldn't pronounce. Nothing's too much for you. He took her hand. You deserve to be spoiled. The waiter appeared with yet another course. Emily hadn't even finished the last one. I want you to experience everything, he smiled. Everything felt overwhelming. Beautiful, but overwhelming. John squeezed her hand. What are you thinking about? How lucky I am. After dinner, John dropped off Emily with a kiss that made her toes curl. Have you been out here? Emily laughed, unlocking her door. Maybe. Lucy followed her inside. He's very intense. Emily glowed. Isn't he amazing? Lucy sat down. That restaurant thing? That's a lot for 2 weeks in. He's just generous. No. Lucy's voice was firm. He's crazy. Emily laughed. No, he isn't. Too perfect is usually too good to be true. Lucy frowned. Only time will tell, Lucy exhaled. Lucy's warning faded fast, 2 days later. Emily twirled in front of the boutique mirror, the coral dress swirling around her knees. She felt beautiful, vibrant. What do you think? John tilted his head. That's bold. She stopped. You don't like it? I love your confidence, babe, but you're already so naturally loud. Loud? Your laugh, your voice. His fingers traced her forearm. I love it, but maybe tone it down in public? You know how people are. Emily looked back at her reflection. The dress suddenly felt too bright, too much. Maybe the beige one instead? John suggested. 10 minutes later, she bought the beige dress. The criticism came in small doses. And then my boss said the funniest thing. Can't you see I'm stressed? John snapped. Emily froze mid-sentence. I'm sorry, My boss is riding me and you're here babbling. Always making it about you. I didn't mean... Just stop talking. Silence filled the apartment. Emily sat, hands twisted, afraid to move, afraid to breathe too loud. An hour later, John came to her, eyes red, voice broken.
I'm sorry. Work's killing me. I didn't mean it.
Emily held him while he cried. It's okay. You know I love hearing about your day, right? I know. But a small part of her wondered. The patterns formed quickly. Emily just didn't see them yet. Emily was mid-story, her friends laughing, when John's hand clamped onto her thigh under the table. She stopped talking immediately. His fingers dug in, hard. Her friends laughed at the punchline she'd never delivered, filling the awkward silence with their own comments. The drive home was suffocating. What's wrong? Emily finally asked. John snapped, You embarrassed me. What? How? Loud, doing too much. You never realize, do you? Emily shrank into her seat, quiet. A week later, Lucy froze in the doorway of Riverside Bar. There, in the corner booth, John. A woman pressed against him, lips on his neck, his hand sliding up her thigh. Lucy, you okay? Her date touched her shoulder. She didn't know if she should be happy to be right or sad for her friend. The next morning, Lucy pounded on Emily's door. I saw John last night. Emily, still in pajamas, coffee cup in hand. What? With another woman. At Riverside Bar. Lucy pushed inside. They were kissing. The silence stretched too long. You're lying. Em, I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You want to sabotage us! Emily's voice rose to a scream. Because you don't like him! I wish I'd taken a picture. How convenient! Emily's hands shook, coffee sloshing. Get out! You know I wouldn't lie about this. Get out! But that night, alone in the dark, Emily couldn't stop thinking about Lucy's face, the way her voice broke, the truth in her eyes. The doubt didn't last long as it was replaced with fear. Emily unloaded groceries from the cart, milk, bread, vegetables, everything except, Where's my beer? She turned. John stood, arms crossed. They were out of your brand, so I got... How hard is it? His voice deadly calm. I asked for one thing. They were... John shoved her, hard. Her back slammed against the car, groceries scattered. Then, his arms around her, catching her, voice breaking. Baby, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Emily's hands trembled as she touched his face. It's okay. You didn't mean it. I love you so much. I know. After that, Emily started covering things up. Small things, bruises, excuses, lies. What are the odds? Lucy slid into the seat across from Emily. Running into you here. Emily's coffee cup froze halfway to her lips. You're wearing long sleeves. It's July, it's freaking hot. Lucy reached across the table. She pulled up Emily's sleeve before she could stop her. Bruises everywhere. Old ones yellowing, fresh ones purple-black. Emily yanked her sleeve down, looking around frantically. I fell. You're lying to yourself. Emily walked faster and didn't look back. But Lucy didn't give up. She never gave up. Emily was driving home from work when her phone rang. I'm calling the police. Lucy's voice, firm and final. Right now. You need help, Em. Emily swerved to the shoulder. Don't! Lucy, please! I can handle it! I can fix this! Emily's voice climbed higher, more desperate. Listen to what you're saying! Just give me a little time, okay? Please! Emily pleaded. Okay, but you better know what you're doing. Lucy hung up. She sat there for 20 minutes until she could breathe again. Until she could convince herself Lucy was wrong. A month later, it got worse. Emily came home late from work. Traffic had been hell. Her phone died. She couldn't call ahead. John was waiting by the door. Where were you? Meeting ran over. Liar! He stepped closer. You were with another man. I wasn't, I swear, my phone died. The slap came out of nowhere. Her head snapped sideways, ears ringing, cheek burning like fire. John stood there, breathing hard, hand raised. Then he... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. His body shook. I'll get therapy. My childhood. I'm broken. Emily, numb, got ice, held it to her face. It's okay, she whispered. Emily had blocked Lucy. It was easier that way. Safer. Late one night, Emily unblocked Lucy for just 1 minute. 52 missed calls. Almost called back, fingers hovering over Lucy's name. Couldn't. She reblocked the number, curled into a ball, and cried herself to sleep. A year into the relationship, Emily had perfected the art of survival. John shattered the TV remote on the wall, Emily arms flying up to protect her face. He hadn't even aimed at her, but her body knew. John noticed her reaction, his expression softened. See what you make me do? Emily lowered her arms slowly. If you didn't push my buttons. He ran a hand through his hair. Why do you make me like this? I'm sorry. She didn't know what she was apologizing for. It didn't matter. 2 days later, flowers arrived at her work. A card. I love you. The cycle spun again. Tension, explosion, apology, brief peace, then back to tension. She was trapped on a carousel that only went one direction. Down. Sometimes, late at night, Emily would look at old photos. John had killed her slowly, piece by piece, smile by smile. Lucy made one final attempt. She risked everything for it. The knock came when John was at work. 5 minutes, please. Emily pulled her inside quickly, checking the hallway. You have to leave him. Lucy, don't start. This isn't love. Lucy grabbed her hands. It's an endless loop. He hurts you, apologizes, you forgive, repeat. It won't stop. It only gets worse. Emily's voice came out hollow. I can't just... Yes, you can. Lucy squeezed harder. But you have to make a conscious decision. Pack a bag. Walk out. I'll help you. Emily pulled away. You need to go. If he finds out... Lucy walked to the door, defeated. I'm not giving up on you. Emily slid down to the floor and cried. That night, Emily lay awake, staring at the ceiling, counting the tiles she'd memorized after dozens of beatings. 13. John snored beside her, peaceful in sleep. Tomorrow they had reservations. That Italian place downtown. Another grand gesture apology. Everything was the same, her fault, and she gets punished for it. The voice in her head, the one that sounded like Lucy, whispered, "What's next? How much worse can it get?" The restaurant was supposed to be romantic. Another grand gesture, another apology wrapped in candlelight. "Isn't this nice?" John smiled. "We needed this to reconnect." Emily nodded. They'd moved in together 3 months ago, did everything together now. It felt like marriage. It felt like a cage. She chose her words carefully. "It's beautiful. Thank you." One wrong word, one wrong tone, one wrong anything, and she didn't finish the thought. Keep him happy. Stay alive. The waiter brought wine. Emily's hands were already shaking. John's phone sat face up on the table. The screen lit up. Emily's eyes caught it, same moment John did. "Last night was amazing. When?" Time stopped. Lucy's voice echoed in her head. "I saw him with another woman." They both reached for the phone. Hands collided. Emily's elbow hit the wine glass. Red wine exploded across the white tablecloth, splashing John's expensive dress shirt. The glass shattered on the floor. Restaurant conversations paused. Heads turned. Emily froze, staring at the red spreading across white, like blood, like a crime scene. John's jaw clenched. His eyes went dead. That look. She knew that look. The conversations resumed around them. The world moved on, oblivious to the fact that Emily had just signed her own death warrant. John's hand shot out, grabbed Emily's wrist under the table. To the watching diners, it looked gentle. It wasn't gentle. He squeezed, bones grinding together. Emily's face remained neutral. Pain shot up her arm like electricity. He leaned close, smile plastered on his face for their audience. "You're dead when we get home." Her blood turned to ice. Emily stared at the red wine staining the white tablecloth. Flashback, her 16th birthday, her parents at the dinner table. Her father threw a wine glass. Her mother ducked. Glass shattered against the wall. Red wine everywhere, dripping down like blood. Emily had hidden on the stairs, watching. She'd sworn that night she'd never live like that. Yet here she sat. History repeating itself. The cycle continues. Different players, same violence. She became what she feared most. Sniffles. The waiter approached nervously. Sniffles. Emily looked up and realized tears were streaming down her face. Emily slid into the passenger seat. The door closed, solid, final, like a coffin lid sealing shut. John started the engine but didn't put the car in gear. Just sat there. Silent. Not looking at her. White knuckles on the steering wheel. Jaw clenched so tight she could see the muscles jumping. The silence filled the car like poisonous gas. Suffocating. Deadly. John finally put the car in drive. Trees blurred past at 70 miles per hour. Emily's thoughts spiraled faster than the car. Maybe if I apologize perfectly, if I explain it was an accident, if I promise never to do it again. But deep down, she knew. Oh, Lucy, why did you put thoughts in my head? But Lucy hadn't put thoughts anywhere. The truth was always there. Emily just refused to see it. Red light ahead. The car slowed to a stop. Emily's hand moved to the door handle before she could think. Heart pounding in her throat. Now. Jump out. Now. Run. This was no fiction story or movie. This was real life. John pulled into their driveway, cut the engine, got out without a word, didn't wait for her. Walked to the front door, unlocked it, opened it wide, and left it. Emily sat in the car, frozen. 10 seconds passed. 20. Her hand rested on the door handle. She could run right now. But some broken part of her still believed she could fix this, still believed she deserved this, still believed that love meant fighting through the pain. Walked toward the open door, choosing her own destruction with every step. Emily stepped through the doorway. The door slammed shut, trapping her inside. The first hit slammed into her stomach. Air exploded from her lungs. She doubled over, couldn't breathe. The second hit, fist to her ribs. Something cracked. She crumpled. Knee to her back, kick to her side. Her arms came up to shield her face. "How dare you touch my phone?" Kick. "How dare you spill wine on me intentionally?" Punch. "How dare you embarrass me in public?" Slap. Each accusation punctuated with violence. John stood over her, breathing hard. He stepped over her broken body like she was furniture. The bedroom door slammed. Emily lay on the cold floor, unable to move. Every breath was agony, stabbing pain in her ribs, definitely broken. Hours passed, or maybe minutes. Time didn't matter anymore. She wondered if this was how she'd die. 28 years old. Adulthood ending where it began, in violence. Her parents' daughter, after all. Through the pain, through the fear, through the broken ribs and the blood in her mouth, a voice whispered. Clear, strong, undeniable. It sounded like younger Emily. This is not love. This will never be love. If you stay, he will kill you. Someday, eventually, soon. For the first time in 12 months, Emily really listened to that voice. Leave or die. Dawn came slowly. Emily's eyes opened. She'd passed out at some point. Her body was stiff with dried blood and pain. She dragged herself across the floor. Every movement was agony. She made it to the bathroom, pulled herself up the sink, flipped the light switch. Harsh fluorescent light flooded the room. She looked up at the mirror. Her face was swollen beyond recognition. Left eye nearly shut, purple and black. Bruises blooming across her cheekbone, jaw, neck like dark flowers. She touched her face gently, winced at even that light pressure. This is what love looks like? No, she whispered. Emily had been forgiving John for 12 months straight, forgiving every slap, every shove, every cruel word. She stared at the mirror. When had she become this person? Movement behind her. Emily's entire body flinched, violent, automatic recoil, arms flying up to protect her face, or what's left of it. John stood in the doorway. He didn't touch her, just tossed the aspirin bottle. It bounced in the sink. "Take some. You look terrible." His voice was casual, conversational. He stepped to the mirror beside her, adjusted his tie, smoothed his hair. Getting ready for work like this was any other Tuesday. "I'll be home at 6. Have dinner ready." He met her eyes in the mirror. Pot roast. Then he walked out, like he hadn't nearly killed her 6 hours ago. And that was the real horror. How normal it all was. How the cycle just continued. Emily stared at the aspirin bottle in the sink, then back at her broken reflection. This is Tuesday. Just another Tuesday. Last Tuesday, he gave her flowers. Next Tuesday might be her funeral. The normalcy of his cruelty was its own special horror. He'd come home tonight, eat pot roast, maybe apologize, maybe not. Probably would. Flowers tomorrow. I'm sorry, baby. I'll change. I promise. The cycle would continue. Unless she stopped it. Emily picked up the aspirin bottle with shaking hands. 3 months to escape. Or 3 months until she died. Emily didn't know which would come first. Em? Lucy's voice, soft and broken. Emily turned, Lucy beside her, eyes red from crying. 3 broken ribs, concussion, internal bruising, Lucy whispered. Come stay with me, right now. Emily wanted to say yes, but he'll find me. Lucy squeezed her hand. Emily looked at her best friend, really looked. Lucy never gave up, even when Emily pushed her away, accused her of lying, slammed doors in her face. Lucy stayed. That's love. Emily sat stiffly, every movement agony. I'm sorry, Emily whispered. Lucy's crumpled. I don't need apologies. I need you safe. Emily broke. Sobs racking her broken ribs. Lucy held her carefully, like she was made of glass. Step 1, secret bank account. Emily typed, hands shaking. Lucy's address, routing number, account created. Start small, $5, 10. Amounts he won't notice. John made her quit her job months ago, saw her smiling at a male coworker. Everything came from him now, through him. Total control. Not anymore. Lucy, I know you'd help with money, but... Lucy understood. Emily nodded, transferring the first $10. Freedom, made in tiny increments. The therapist's office smelled like lavender. Calming. Safe. Tell me why you're here. Emily stared at her hands. I'm in a bad relationship. He hurts me. A lot. First time saying it to a stranger. Making it real. Making it true. That took courage, the therapist said gently. Emily cried. I stayed so long. Let it happen. I'm a coward. You survived. That's not weakness. That's strength. Emily didn't believe her. Not yet. Lucy paced her kitchen. It's been 3 months. Just leave. Now! Today! He has a conference next week. 3 days. That's when. But I don't want to leave broken and running. I want money. A plan. Style. Her eyes hardened. I want to exit on my terms, not fleeing in terror. Lucy nodded. Okay, your terms. John zipped his suitcase. Emily made breakfast, kissed him goodbye. I'll miss you. The lies tasted like ash. His car disappeared down the street. Emily counted. 1, 2, 3, 1,000. What craziness is this? She whispered. What absurdity. But that's how the cookie crumbles. She grabbed the pre-packed bag from the closet, wrote a note, left it on the kitchen table. I'm done. Go love and kill someone else. Short, final, true. Changed phone number. Blocked John everywhere. Social media, email, contacts. Filed restraining order online. It would be served later. Lucy's car pulled up, drove away. Emily didn't look back. In Lucy's guest room, Emily sat on the bed, numb. She'd actually done it. Left. "You're safe here," Lucy said, handing her tea. "I promise." "For how long?" "As long as you need." Emily lay down. First night in a year not calculating his mood, not planning how to keep him calm, not monitoring her breathing. She cried. Not sad tears, relief tears. She was free. 3 days later, John came home. He unlocked his front door. "Emily, I'm home!" Silence. He found the note on the kitchen table, read it, laughed. "Go love and kill someone else?" "She'll be back in a few hours. A day max." 3 days passed. 5. A week. 2 weeks. Nothing. Rage built like pressure in his chest. He called Lucy. "Where is she?" "None of your business." "Tell me, or what?" "You'll hit me?" Lucy's voice was steel. "I'm not Emily. I'll beat the shit out of you. Don't even think of looking for her." She hung up. John stared at his phone, stunned. Lucy's living room. Country music played softly. Emily realized she was humming. Hadn't listened to country in a year. John hated it. Lucy told a joke, something stupid about a chicken crossing the road. Classic, Emily laughed. Really laughed. From her belly, not the careful, calculated laugh she'd perfected with John. Lucy noticed immediately. "There she is! There's my friend!" Emily touched her own face, feeling the smile. Her therapist told her the truth she needed. "You didn't love him." Emily's head snapped up. "But you were addicted to the cycle." The therapist leaned forward. "Real love doesn't hurt. You loved who you thought he was, who you wanted him to be." Emily wasn't crazy, just human. Days later, Emily cried in Lucy's bathroom. Lucy knocked. "You okay?" "I'm mourning someone." "John?" "No, me. The me he destroyed." Lucy paused, then, "Well, good news. I found her hiding under my couch with my missing socks. She's dusty, but alive." Emily laughed through tears. "She says she's been waiting for you. Also, she wants pizza." "You're insane. And you love me for it." They both laughed and ordered pizza. "I am heading for the boutique," Emily said. Emily held the bright yellow dress. "Too loud," John had said. Lucy touched her shoulder. "Try it on." Emily hesitated, muscle memory, seeking approval. Then remembered, John's gone. She doesn't need permission anymore. Tried it on, looked in the mirror, bought the dress, and wore it out of the store. Emily's friends staged an intervention. She walked in to find Lucy and 2 other friends waiting. "We want you to date again." Emily recoiled. "No, too soon. We're not rushing you," Lucy said carefully. "But we want you to find real love. What if I choose wrong again?" "That's why we'll help you choose. Background checks, reference calls, the works." Emily laughed. You're insane. The dates were disasters. But at least they were vetted disasters. Coffee shop. Emily sat across from Marcus. Lawyer. Lucy approved. 20 minutes in, she knew. He'd talked only about himself, his cases, his accomplishments, his gym routine. No spark. Emily excused herself, whispered texted Lucy, hell no. Lucy took vetting to a whole new level. Chris arrived, smiled at Emily. Before he could sit, Lucy appeared from another table. Hi, I'm Emily's best friend. Quick questions. Chris blinked. Views on women's autonomy? Ever raised your voice at a partner? Define emotional support. Chris stammered answers. Lucy evaluated him like a job interview. Proceed. Chris stared at Emily. Emily shrugged. She's protective. He laughed. Dinner was fine, but still no spark. Some men ran. Lucy called it a good screening process. Emily met Alex, gym trainer. Lucy appeared. First question. Second question. Have you ever... Alex stood up. You know what? This is crazy. I'm out. Walked away. Lucy returned to Emily. New record. They ordered drinks. Maybe tonight wasn't about dating. Maybe it was about friendship. Date 8. Wine bar. Trevor talked about his band, his art, his journey. Emily zoned out. He was nice. Not controlling, not abusive. Just aimless. No direction. She felt nothing. Not attracted, not repulsed, just empty. Maybe her heart was still broken. Maybe she needed more time. I've been on 8 dates. Feel nothing. Am I broken? Emily said to her therapist. You're healing. Your walls are high right now. But what if they never come down? They will. When you feel safe. When you trust yourself again. What do you think you're looking for? Emily answered without thinking. Safety. There's your answer. After a particularly bad date, Emily wondered if she'd ever be ready for love again. What if John broke something in me that can't be fixed? Movement from the back seat. Emily screamed. Lucy popped up. Shut up! Stop screaming! What are you doing in my car? Just chilling in the car I gave you. Lucy climbed to the front seat. Now listen, he didn't break you. He tried to. There's a difference. How do you know? Lucy knows. Emily's voice was small. Will I ever find love? Lucy took her hands. Yes, and we won't stop until you feel the spark. She made exaggerated magical gestures, wiggled her fingers, did a weird face. Emily laughed despite everything. You're ridiculous. And you love me for it. Emily did. This was love too. Friendship, loyalty. Someone who hides in your back seat because they care. Trendy Bistro, Thursday night. Emily sat across from Clark. Lucy approved, 3 mutual friends vouched. Perfect on paper. 20 minutes in, the conversation was fine. Nothing special, but decent. Then Clark smiled. Want to see something cool? Emily, polite. Sure. He pulled out a napkin and lighter. I learned this magic trick last week. Watch this. The napkin caught fire immediately. Not part of the trick. Clark panicked, waved the burning napkin frantically. flaming napkin flew through the air, landed on the decorative curtain behind them. The curtain erupted in flames, people screaming. Clark froze. Emily stared in horror. Not again. Why does this keep happening? Fire alarm blaring, sprinklers activated, water raining down, soaking everyone. Diners scrambling for exits. Clark bolted, literally ran out the door without looking back. Emily stood there, soaking wet. She stood on the sidewalk, wanting the earth to swallow her whole. This is her life now. Disaster dates, literally. Then, laughter nearby. Emily looked up. A man stood a few feet away, trying not to laugh, failing miserably. "I'm sorry," he said, still grinning. "That was just..." He searched for words. "Memorable." Emily should have been offended. Instead, she laughed, the absurdity breaking through her mortification. Memorable. That's one word for it. Mark looked at Emily. "Wait here." He went inside, talked to the manager. Emily watched through the window, him gesturing, pulling out his wallet. He returned minutes later. Took care of both bills, yours and wherever your date went. Emily protested. "You didn't have to." "I know, but your date literally caused a fire and fled. The least I could do." He removed his jacket, handed it to her. "You're shivering." Emily wrapped it around her shoulders. Warm, smelled like cedar and something clean. Mark shifted nervously. "I know this is extremely forward, and feel free to say no, but can I buy you coffee? Somewhere not currently being inspected by the fire marshal?" "Coffee sounds good, actually." Coffee steaming between them. They talked. 3 hours passed like minutes. "I love country music," Mark said. Emily lit up. "Really? I just started listening again." "Started again?" He tilted his head. Emily's smile faded slightly. "Long story." Mark didn't push, just nodded. They discovered more. Both play chess, both appreciate sarcasm, both laugh at the same things. Then Mark told her about his date. A woman brought her parrot who wouldn't stop screaming, "Prison! Prison!" Belonged to her ex who was in prison. Emily laughed. Also terrifying. What if this is a trick? What if he's another John? Mark walked Emily to her car. "This was nice," he said. "Would you want to do it again? Minus the fire?" "Yes, I'd like that." Emily gave him her number. 6 weeks of dating, emotional night. Emily crying about something, couldn't even remember what triggered it. Mark just held her, patient, present. Emily realized he deserved to know. "I need to tell you something about my ex." Mark's voice steady. "Okay, I'm listening." Emily took a breath, told him everything. Wine glass, restaurant, beating, kitchen floor, escape, fear. Words poured out. She expected him to run. Mark was quiet after she finished. Emily braced for rejection. Instead, he took her hand gently. "Thank you for trusting me with that. I need you to know I will never, ever lay hands on you." He smiled softly. "The worst I can do is attempt a magic trick and almost burn down a restaurant." Emily laughed through tears. "You're safe with me." It became their inside joke. 3 months in, Mark's apartment, movie playing. Emily curled on the couch, finally relaxed. Mark's phone buzzed on the coffee table. They both glanced at it. "Dad, when are you picking me up tomorrow?" "Jake." Emily's entire body went cold. Dad. He has a kid. Never mentioned a kid. All the old panic flooding back. Lies, secrets, things John hid, blood roaring in her ears. Emily stood abruptly. "You have a son?" Mark looked confused, then horrified as realization hit. "Emily, wait! You have a son and never told me?" "I can explain. When were you planning to tell me?" Her voice rose, hysteria creeping in. Mark reached for her. "Please, just don't touch me!" She grabbed the door, slammed it behind her. Mark calling, again, again, again. Emily stared at the phone. Voicemail after voicemail. "Please, let me explain. I should have told you. I'm sorry. Please call back." Emily deleted them, blocked his number, then unblocked, then blocked again. Spiral of panic and indecision. 3 a.m. Emily couldn't sleep. Unblocked Mark's number. 47 texts waiting. She read through them. One caught her eye. "I'm a single father. Jake is 7. I didn't tell you because I wanted you to know me first, not my situation. I was going to introduce you both next week. Playground, ice cream, low pressure. I'm sorry I waited, but I wasn't hiding him. I was protecting both of you from premature pressure." Emily read it over and over, her therapist's voice in her head. Withholding information and lying are different things. Intent matters. Lucy showed up at Emily's door. Emily had called her. Lucy listened to the whole story. "He lied," Emily said, "just like John." Lucy stopped her. "No. John cheated and hid it to hurt you. Mark has a kid and waited to tell you to protect everyone involved. Those aren't the same thing." "But he kept a secret." "He has a kid. That's actually a good thing. Means he knows commitment, knows how to put someone else first." Lucy leaned forward. "He's not John. Stop making him pay for John's sins." Emily alone, staring at the ceiling. Lucy's words echoing. Therapist's words echoing. Mark's texts. Her trauma screaming. "Danger! Lies! Run!" Her logic whispering something different. 2 days of silence. Emily picked up her phone, typed, "Coffee, tomorrow. We need to talk. 10 a.m. Mark. Thank you. See you there." Next morning, Mark was already there, photo in his hand, nervous. Mark took a breath. "This is Jake." Slid the photo across. Little boy, dark hair, big smile, missing front tooth, holding a toy dinosaur. "My wife died of cancer when he was 2. He's my entire life." His voice cracked. "I should have told you sooner. I was scared. Every woman I've dated runs. Single dad baggage. So I waited. I'm sorry." Emily picked up the photo, studied it, saw Mark's eyes in the boy's face. "After John, I can't do secrets. I need honesty. Always. Even when it's uncomfortable. Can you do that?" Mark didn't hesitate. "Complete transparency. I promise." Relief flooded his face. "I'd like you to meet Jake. When you're ready. No pressure. You set the pace." Emily nodded. 2 weeks later, Emily loaded grocery bags into her car, humming a song. Then a shadow fell over her. She turned. John. "Emily." His voice calm. "We need to talk." Emily's voice shook. "There's nothing to talk about. You need to leave." John stepped closer. "Don't be like that. I just want to talk." Emily backed against her car. "The restraining order." John laughed. "Piece of paper. Means nothing." "Leave. Now." She tried to sound strong, sounded terrified instead. John's calm facade shattered, getting louder, more aggressive, moving into her space, being touchy. "I'm calling the police!" John grabbed her phone, threw it to the ground. Screen shattered. Mark appeared, bags in hand, saw John, dropped the bags, ran over. "Get away from her!" Voice steel, cold fury. John turned, laughed. "Who are you?" Mark moved closer. John stepped toward Emily. "Me and my girl are having a conversation." Mark's hand landed on John's shoulder, firm. "Leave." Voice calm, but anger underneath. Clear, dangerous. Emily tried to de-escalate. "Mark, darling, please." John heard darling. Laughed. "Oh, this is your new pet? Is he as good as I was? Does he do well in bed?" Trying to infuriate Mark, get a reaction. Mark ignored it. John continued. "Emily, come on." Mark stepped between them. "She told you to leave. Leave now." John's rage exploded. He swung at Mark, fist connected with Mark's jaw. Mark barely flinched, swung back, connected. John stumbled, swung again. It became a real fight. Fists flying. Ugh! Emily screaming, "Stop! Both of you, stop!" Other shoppers emerging, filming on phones, calling 911. Mark got John on the ground, pinned him, landed a punch, another. Emily saw it, saw the violence, saw the rage. Mark looked up, saw the fear in Emily's eyes, stopped immediately. His face changed, realized what she was thinking. Emily begged, "Mark, stop. Please, stop. He's not worth it. Please." Mark released John, stepped back, breathing hard. John stumbled toward his car parked nearby. John opened the glove compartment, pulled out a gun, pointed it at Mark, finger on the trigger. Emily's body moved, threw herself forward between Mark and the gun. She dropped, world spinning, Mark's horrified face above her. John froze, realized what he'd done, saw the crowd, saw phones recording, panicked, ran to his car, tires squealing, gone. Mark picked Emily up from the ground, hands immediately on the wound, pressure. "Stay with me, stay with me," screaming to the crowd. "Call an ambulance! Someone call 911!" Emily in shock, pain not hitting yet, looking up at Mark, thinking absurdly, "I took a bullet for him. I literally took a bullet for him." Sirens approaching, distance, getting closer. Paramedics, movement, urgency, everything became a blur. Emily in surgery. Mark in the waiting room, covered in her blood. Trying to call her family, again and again, no answer. He didn't know where they lived. Hours passed. 4, 5. A doctor emerged, scrubs blood-stained, face grim. Pulled Mark aside. "We removed the bullet successfully, but there's a complication." Mark's world tilted. What complication? Bullet damaged her kidneys, both of them. How is that even possible? Bullet was contaminated. Hit one kidney, infection spread to the other. Can happen if the other kidney was already weak. The doctor's face was grave. She needs a transplant within 12 hours, or she'll go into a coma, likely die. Mark's world stopped. What about donors? The transplant list? Doctor shook his head. Kidneys are incredibly hard to come by. Take years. We have about 12 hours from now. Need to ensure compatibility. Do you know any family members? Anyone who could be tested? Mark's mind raced. Parents in another state. Can't reach them. Lucy not answering. Time running out. Test me, Mark said. See if I'm a match. Tests run. Mark waited. Every minute an eternity. Watching the clock. 9 hours left. 8. Doctor returned. You're a match. Remarkable. Very compatible. Mark didn't hesitate. Let's do it. Prep me for surgery. Doctor explained the risks. Recovery. Living with one kidney for the rest of his life. Potential complications. Mark didn't care. Wasn't listening. She took a bullet for me. I can give her a kidney. Prep me. Now! Nurses prepping Mark. Ready for surgery. The doctor appeared. Mr. Mark, need you to come to Emily's room first. Mark confused. But the surgery, just come. Mark followed. Emily was awake, crying. Mark's heart broke and soared simultaneously. Rushed to her bedside, took her hand. Emily, you're awake. I thought... She was sobbing. I heard what you were going to do. I heard you offering your kidney. Mark confused. You were supposed to be sedated. The doctor cleared his throat. The room went silent. Mark stared, processing. Emily cried harder. Doctor continued. She's going to be fine. Bullet didn't hit any vital organ. She needs time to recover, but no transplant needed. Looked at Emily. Please stop crying. Beautiful moment, but stop so you won't open your wounds. She sobbed. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I had to know. After John, after everything, I had to know if someone would actually put me first. If someone would actually... Couldn't finish. Too emotional. You tested me. You actually tested me. Sat on the edge of her bed, carefully, mindful of her wounds. Took her hand. No one has ever taken a bullet for me. Well, figuratively in past relationships, but never literally. Emily laughed through her tears. Mark squeezed her hand gently. You know what? You deserve more than a kidney. You need a kidney or a heart or anything else. You come find me, okay? Emily, still crying, whispered, You already have my heart. Mark's face softened, leaned close. And you have mine. Kissed her forehead, gentle, reverent, like she was precious. Because she was. Later that night, Mark left to pick up Jake from his sister's house. Knock on the door. Lucy entered. Lucy rushed over, hugged her carefully. He passed. He really passed. You know what that means? Emily's voice is small. What? Lucy pulled back, tears in her eyes. You finally found someone worthy of you. Emily broke down again. Permission to finally believe she deserved real love. Lucy sat on the bed. Although next time, maybe test him with something less dramatic, like seeing if he'll assemble IKEA furniture or something. Emily laughed through tears. Lucy added, grinning, And no more jumping in front of bullets. You're crazier than I am. Both laughing now. Have you ever had to rebuild yourself after toxic love? What helped you trust again? Share your story in the comments. Your courage might help someone else find their way out.